What's good, everybody? This is Wayland, and in this video I will be showing you a pretty nice trick in order to help you complete the Pokedex much faster. If you're not aware, some Pokemon are exclusive to Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. For example, the Alolan Vulpix can only be found in Pokemon Sun, and the Alolan Sandshrew can only be found in Pokemon Moon. Basically, if you don't have both games, it will be very hard for you to complete the Pokedex. If you're one of those trainers who have been struggling to complete the Pokedex, such as I am, this trick will hopefully help you get some of the Pokemon who aren't necessarily easy to get. Just a quick disclaimer though, this is personally my trick. I was doing it one day and decided, you know what, why not let everybody know, since I'm not a dick and I would truly want to help other people out. So I would totally recommend this method since it has been fairly successful on my end. Now, all you gotta do is catch a really rare Pokemon. A Pokemon who is very hard to find. A Pokemon that's annoying a lot of people right now because they spent hours and hours trying to find it, asking a lot of people online how to make things easier, things like that. So you get this really rare Pokemon, and then you breed it. Yep, you breed it, and then you trade it. You trade it on the GTS again and again until you are able to find the Pokemon you are looking for. Now, I have done a lot of research, I read a lot of forums, a lot of comments, a lot of threads, and the Pokemon that has been the most annoying to find is a cast form. Now, I know a lot of people may not agree with this, but hear me out on this. A lot of people are trying to find a cast form because a lot of people have been struggling to even find one. Anyway, you get a cast form, you breed it, and then you sell it. You trade it on the GTS, and hopefully that will help you fill up your Pokedex. So here I am. After getting the cast form from the GTS, I decided to breed it with a Ditto, and it doesn't necessarily take a long time to hatch one, as you can see here. So you start from there. You start breeding, you start hoarding a lot of cast form, and then you put it on trade, you put it on the GTS, and trust me, people will actually trade anything, not anything, but most likely anything for a cast form. Right now, I'm going to show you how I use my cast form on the GTS to strategically point out the Pokemon that you need to help you fill up your Pokedex much faster. So as you can see, I'm logging on to my GTS right now. Gonna deposit my cast form shortly. Just make sure that you're not one of those awful people who would trade a cast form for something like, let's say, a legendary or an ultra beast, because you guys are just awful like that. Like, I would never trade my, let's say, Groudon or my Nilaga or my Celsteela for a cast form where I can just find other people offering a fair trade. So as you can see, here are my cast form. I do have a few because I used to have a lot. I was able to trade most of my cast form because, like I said, it's been fairly successful. So right here, I'm just going to get a random Pokemon. Let's see, I'll just get a Gastrodon. You should also consider getting the fully evolved form of the Pokemon, so that when you trade it and when you get it from the GTS, you get the fully evolved form, and you just breed it with a Ditto so that you can get the baby form, the pre-evolved form, whatever. And that alone will result into more data on the Pokedex. And as you can see here, after literally 2 minutes or less than even, I got this Gastrodon because people are looking for a cast form, everybody. Everybody's looking for a cast form because they're so lazy to find one, and it's really hard to find one. So they just rather use the GTS to find one. So yeah, here is the Gastrodon. As you can see, this Gastrodon is it's not yet registered on my Pokedex, and it will be shortly while, as you can see. I will later breed it with my Ditto so that I can get the pre-evolved form, which is Shellos. And yeah, from this point on, as you can see, again, you should consider getting the fully evolved form. Like, for example, I want to get a Crocodile so that I can get the pre-evolved form, which is the Sandile. You can also get a Komala if you want, but I prefer getting the fully evolved form first. the ones that are hard, like this Ninetales to get that Alolan Vulpix, or this Pangoro to get that Pancham, something like that. And based on the stats that you see right here, it's been fairly successful. I've been using the cast form trick for quite a while now. I used to have like 30, now I only have like less than 10. And right here you can see that it's been successful. My Pokedex used to be at 45%, now it's at 58%. And right here I decided to get greedy. I decided to get, I just want to try out if I could get a Dragonite using the cast form trick. And literally after like 2 minutes, people are so freaking desperate. They want a cast form, and I actually do end up getting a Dragonite. And it was just awesome, So if you liked the video, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you do have other ways to help me complete my Pokedex much faster, let me know in the comments below. I am giving out free cast forms. Just make sure you subscribe, you hit that like button, and just let me know. Just send me a message, alright? I'll see you guys later. Peace.